Hi, I'm Drew Balchus. I'm sitting down with the new football coach, Coach Powell. Thanks for joining me. Congratulations for getting the job, by the way.
Thank you.
Let's get a little bit of background information on yourself first, and then we'll talk about the football program as a whole. So where are you coming from? Where did you last coach? Where have you coached?
I last coached at Archbishop Carroll High School. I was there for the last 3 years. Before that, I've had an extensive career, 25 years in coaching. Did a little bit of college football at Earth Science College and Delaware Valley College, where I was fortunate to be a part of some successful programs and some really great coaches to be around.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you get your start coaching? Where was your first job?
I first started at Bishop Carroll High School when I graduated in 1988. I went away for school and immediately came back and jumped into coaching right there.
Mm-hmm. And fell in love with it right away?
Oh yeah. Couldn't tear me away from it.
And what is it that draws you to coaching?
It's the kids. It's building the relationships with the kids and then watching them grow as individuals, and especially the tie-in with football and life itself, and watching them grasp that concept. And even today, when I still get phone calls from ex-players and ex-kids that I've coached, students, it's always a good feeling to see what they're doing now and how they made out in their life.
Mm-hmm. And so really, it seems like you're a player's coach, like you really like to get involved with the players then, and that's a really important part of coaching for you. Now, from Bishop Kenrick, then I assume that you went on to a few different jobs. 25 years is a long time to be coaching.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've learned a lot in those 25 years. Most recently, you were at Archbishop Carroll, right?
Yes.
And what were you coaching there?
I was running the defense. I was defensive coordinator for them, and we turned the corner a little bit over there. We made some progress, and I think they're gonna keep on going and keep on doing well. I wish them all the best of luck in doing it. And I'm looking forward to starting a new chapter here and a new challenge.
Yep. And you played football. Did you play in college? You played in high school?
I played in high school.
And what then brought you to coaching? What really was it? Was it a love for football, or?
It was a love for the game, but it was the camaraderie, I guess it was. It was being around my friends and growing those relationships that you don't find every day. Because I still get phone calls about hey, remember when? And it was either a play on the football field or where we were when we were coaching together, and the kids will always come up to me and say, hey coach, remember that time when we were and that's the fun part about it.
Oh yeah, that really is the best part of sports, is the memories you make with the people you play them with.
Oh yeah.
And any sport that is. So how are you going to get kids to come out and make memories with Norristown now and make those great football memories? How do you plan to encourage kids to come join the team?
Basically what it is I grew up on Norristown football, even though I went to Bishop Kenrick High School. I've been born and raised in Norristown, and I've watched all the great athletes that have come through Norristown. And as a little kid, I was in awe of watching those guys play, and I firmly believe we still have those athletes in the school. And I think if we can, entice the community and make it all inclusive, whereas we're visible to the community as a team, I am as a coach, and to draw them in, I think the kids will want to play, and come out and be a part of something that's something special, tying in new traditions, but bringing back the old traditions, and bringing back those old guys to come and talk to these kids, to share with them what Norristown was really like, because I don't think a lot of the kids understand what it was really like to play football for Norristown High School.
And Norristown football has just been a part of the community forever, and it was as much a part of the community as it was a part of the school, and it was kind of one and the same, Norristown football, and it kind of took a little bit of a slide. But I mean, you said you've been born and raised in Norristown, you grew up on Norristown football, so there's a care about the football program here. How do you plan to use the community? Can you elaborate more on the community atmosphere that you want to kind of create with the football team?
Well, basically, I want to be able to give back to the community, and I think the kids need to also do that. They need to get involved with whatever programs that are out there, whether it be cleaning up Norristown, going to the nursing home,
Yeah.
and helping the elders, as well as, when we do that, our return is our fans will come out and they'll support us. And I think the kids just, they need to be a part of the community as much as the community needs to be a part of us.
Yeah, it's not just growing football players, it's about making good men too, and that's what
Yes,
getting
exactly.
out in the community helps. Now, going to the football side of things, how would you characterize your coaching style or what you want to implement with Norristown?
I'm an open policy door cut type guy. I'm a player's coach. I believe in making football fun. I want to make it fun, but I also want to make sure that the kids are held accountable in their education and on the football field. And I think once they learn the discipline of that, that they're going to be successful. I'm eager to start. I can't wait to get out on the football field and start doing all that stuff. But I think the kids will respond to me and to my staff.
Mm-hmm. And about that staff, what roles do you see for your staff with the kids, with the team, and how do you plan to make those relationships work within the team, with the staff?
I've coached with many of the coaches that hopefully I'm bringing on and I'm bringing in, and I know what type of men they are, and I know that each of them will go after and make relationships with these kids. I think that's the most important part. I mean, it's getting to know the player, and not just can he run, can he catch, can he block, can he tackle. It's what are you doing with yourself? Where do you want to be in life? In 10 years down the road? Let me help you get there. And once the kids see that, I think that they'll respond in a way that, hey, these guys care, because we truly do. I've been doing it for 25 years, and I'm doing it for the kids all my life. So.
Yeah. And you talked about being a college coach for a little bit, and how do you plan to help Norristown players elevate to that next level? Because that really can help open up a lot of doors for kids, is getting from high school football to getting to that next level.
I feel like as if I want them to use me as a resource. I've been very fortunate to get to the college level and going on successful programs. Within that, I've met some very successful coaches, good coaches I've coached with that have all moved on. The quarterback's coach now in South Carolina was the head coach at Delaware Valley, where I coached at. The defensive coordinator that was at Delaware Valley College is now the head coach at Kutztown.
Okay.
And all these guys, when I got the job, reached out right away, and they said, anything you need. And I said, well, I'm going to need a lot. So, these are good guys to have in your corner.
Yeah.
And, I think we can offer something to these kids as far as getting them, educated and then getting them on to college.
And talking about education, college, football, what do you want the whole atmosphere to feel like for the Norristown football team?
I want them to be, when they see the jersey, when they see the blue and white jersey again, I want the people to say, hey, there's a Norristown football player. We know what kind of person he is. He's going to be successful. He's going to be respectful. He's going to gain respect and give respect. And he's going to help our community get better.
And to foster this, not only on and off the field, but how are you going to, have your workouts run, your practices run with these players? How's that going to work?
Well, they're going to be, again, they're going to be intense. I'm going to push their buttons a little bit and see, who wants to be a part of it. It's going to be a lot of work. Our practices are going to be demanding. Again, I like to have fun in between.
Yeah.
So I think when the kids see that, they'll say, hey, he likes to have fun, but he likes to get his work done. And once they learn that, we're going to be successful.
And where do you see Norristown football in 5 years from now?
Well, hopefully we're sitting on a District 1 championship. That's the goal. But more importantly, I'm hoping that the program in general, meaning the middle schools, the feeder programs, are all in one. We're doing one thing. And if we do that, and the community comes together, we can't be beaten here.
Possibilities are endless. How do you plan to get the middle schools and the community football teams? Because I know there are a few in the community that play football. Like, there's a few youth programs. How are you planning to get those involved with the high school program?
Well, basically, like anything else, I think, you want to get involved with the middle schools and the feeder programs. You want to educate them. So the resources I have with the college coaches, bring those guys and let them, learn football from them guys. We hope to implement our program through the middle schools, and then in the feeder program, so that when the kids get to us, they've already been playing with each other for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And when they get there, they already know our language.
Yep. They know.
And then hopefully we can just polish it up and make sure they get their education and go from there.
Those are some big plans, and I have faith that they will definitely be achieved. Now, any final words about Norristown football? Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just truly excited to be here. It was one of those things when I saw it pop up and I said, I got to do this. I've been in Norristown all my life. It's my backyard, and I know the kids, I know people, and I know that there's a spirit here that may have been frayed a little bit, but it's not lost. I think we can bring that back.
Awesome. Thank you very much for sitting down and talking about the football team. This was Drew Balchers talking with Coach Powell, the new Norristown football coach. Now back to our hosts.